Hey, happy Tuesday. So I've been tinkering around with the idea of putting some information out that will help people with um, buying or selling a property. Believe it or not, a lot of people think they know what they're doing, but the truth is a lot of people have a lot of antiquated or just outright bad information. So I'm here to just talk to you about two things: the role of a realtor and your very first step as a buyer looking to purchase a property. The role of a realtor is multifaceted. If I had to give it a title, I would say that a realtor is more a fixer than anything. We ultimately quarterback the whole transaction, meaning that we keep tabs on all of the working parts. You've got lenders, appraisers, inspectors, and all other kinds of people in and out. You've got deadlines, contingencies, and it's our job to package that up and make it look easy. And that's what we do. And realtors work very hard, but I think the profession is one of those that we make it look easy, so people tend to think that there's really nothing to it. So, very important. If you are a buyer, I am going to tell you this. If you are a buyer and you are working without a realtor, you are a lightweight bonehead. And I hope that doesn't offend you. And if it does, tough luck. And the reason why I say that is because a realtor represents you free of charge. The seller is the one who pays the buyer's agent's commission in most cases. So why wouldn't you use the expertise of somebody that does this every day? Now, I get it. You've got an aunt in Texas or whatever that sold houses in 1970. I get it. Or they even sold a house in last year. However, if they're not in this localized market, they're not going to be able to tell you the nuances of what's going on. Now, they can tell you a few things about due diligence and all of that good stuff. However, they're not going to give you the equal of what the realtor has. So make sure you get a realtor. All right. And beyond being a quarterback of a transaction, we're also your protector. We're also your mouthpiece. What's ever in your mind, hey, it doesn't hurt my feelings to go over to somebody else and ask for that, because look, I'm just representing you. So it's nothing for me. So you make sure you get yourself a realtor. All right. Very important that you do that. Now, what ends up happening to me 9 times out of 10 is I get a phone call. Hey, Larry, I want to see 125, Spring Lane. And they want to jump in the car and do that now. Pump your brakes, Kemosabe. The very first thing that you want to do, obviously, reach out to me. And what I will do is I will send you to a lender if you don't already have one. And that lender is extremely important. Let's think of it this way. If I told you, would you just show up at the store and say, hey, give me this, give me this, give me that? Or do you go to the grocery store and preview everything first? No, you actually make sure you have your purse and you have your wallet with you. That is why you're supposed to make sure you reach out to the lender. You've got to get the money first. Why go looking at a property and, why go look at a property and first of all, maybe you can't afford that property, or maybe you can afford more of a property. Real estate is also an extremely fast-moving business. I've actually had situations where people go out and look at a house, and by the time we get back and talk to the lender and get the pre-qualification, write up the contract and send it over, they're already under contract with someone else. So your lender is going to be your very first person. A lender is extremely important because they can look at your situation and assess. And they can assess where you need to be, what you need to do in order to get yourself into that house. And if you're not ready at this time, a good lender is able to look at your situation and say, do this, this, that, and the other. And by January 15th, by January or in 6 months, you should be ready to enter the market. So I said all of that to say this. First of all, get yourself a realtor, all right? Preferably me. If not me, make sure you get one that knows what they're doing and has a proven track record, or someone that has access to broker support. Secondly, make sure you get the finances in order first before you go out and start looking. With that being said, I hope you have a fabulous Tuesday, and let me know if there's anything I can do to help you, all right? Peace.